Well, welcome back. We made it over 2025. This is our year. Can you feel it? I don't know if you can feel it. You'll feel it. You'll feel it eventually. You'll get it eventually. Welcome 2025. We are here. You are at the Remax office with Timothy Judkins, Remax Broadwater. And I'm just in here catching up on the daily duties. You know, we got to keep the ball going. I'm not going to have this be crazy long today. I'm not going to take up your whole bandwidth. I know things are going on today. The year has started and we have resolutions to get to. I still drink the same coffee. New year, same coffee. Sorry, some things just don't change. You know what I mean? But told you I was going to hop on more often. Give you a little update on what's going on. I have pending offers coming in. Not mad about that. Not mad about that. So I got, I don't know if you know the impact of Remax, but I have so many out-of-state people who are interested in stuff I have in-state. So I have some out-of-towners down south who are interested into my Bel Air, Ohio listing. That one might not be around too much longer, depending on how we play this out. Very strong, very strong. But, you know, we'll see how things go. Showing 2 places on Monday. So if anybody wants to see any properties on Monday, I believe that's just going to be my day. I'm out moving and wiggling around. I have 1 showing in Mingo Junction early that morning. And then after that, I have another showing for a commercial property downtown Steubenville. And then I also might shoot some content with a few agents after the fact. So we'll see what's going on with that. But that seems to be a day we can make things happen. But people have been blowing me up today. Someday, you know what's crazy about real estate is that sometimes you don't ever hear your phone. Your phone never goes off, never rings. But the minute it does, let me tell you, the minute the phone rings, the minute it goes off, they want it now. They wanted you to have the answer before they even called you. That's how it is. That's how it is in real estate. If it's silence and it's rush. Silence, rush. I like to say the term, we like to hurry to wait. We're in a rush to wait. So that's kind of like the business we're in right now. And then here it goes. Starts blowing up again. There is a trend also that I'm seeing that the minute that I get on social media, the minute I post things on social, y'all want to text me. Y'all want to call me. The minute I start posting and actually like channeling in to do this, y'all just start blowing up my phone to throw me off. And it's all right. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Things coming forward. I have a commercial property on the way. That's actually what I'm in here supposed to be focusing on right now. It's going to be awesome. It's here in St. Clairsville. I'm still working on all the numbers, the paperwork. I just got photos today. So I actually will be doubling back. I'm bringing up the photos now as I'm thinking about this so I don't forget. But I'll actually be going back there to do our virtual tour of the building. So if you guys do not know, we are one of the few brokerages in the area, Remax Broadwater, that actually does a whole digital mapping of your property. And then you can click different rooms and different spaces to get a whole feel of how the whole layout of the house is. And it's not the same as that other video I did where you could spin around. This is actually like you could do it on the phone. It's dropped. They're both super easy, but it's technology, you guys. It's coming. It's coming. So let me go ahead and pull these photos real quick. Oh, I have Christmas photos of the kids. So, you know, I keep you guys limited on how much exposure you're going to see. Because, you know, we're going to leave that subject alone. We're going to leave that one alone just because I have a TikTok. I'm going to talk about this. Me and my buddy Germ have been going on and on about this subject. And I just don't know if it's good for us or it's bad for us. But you have to wait. You have to wait on that topic. You have to wait on that one. In the meantime, let me find where this is at. Boom, boom, found it. There we go. Transfer the photos, drop. All right, cool. That didn't take long at all. And like I said, I can't be too long. I have another appointment to get to, so I don't want to miss them. That one is at 2:30. So if you guys have any questions when it comes to real estate, buying and selling, the entire process, that's what I'm here for. I know the holidays had just passed, so a lot of people kind of like disappear during that time. Rather you're traveling, you're meeting up with family and friends, it's holiday time. You got to spend that good time. And so with that being said, everybody who's on my phone right now is sellers. So that's why I was at this listing appointment right now since the new year started. They're ready to get the ball rolling on some new things. And so I'm glad you guys are seeing what I'm doing. I have all these new video ideas I still want to do, I haven't done yet. So if you're an agent over at Remax and you're watching this or you hear me say this, reach out to me. I have so many ideas I want to do. I've already talked to Travis about it. So Travis knows it's down the pipeline. I just respect the fact that he doesn't beat y'all over the head over this stuff. You know what I mean? It's just if we want to do it, we want to do it. But if you don't want to do it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it anyway, because I need to make sure these sellers get their property properly seen. We want to make sure that people know that this exists, that there is multiple ways to get this presentation across. And I understand that not everybody's on Facebook, so this isn't going to hit all the people that I wish it would. So I do have to double back and I have to make my own Instagram version, TikTok version, YouTube version, and then my, good old call and text. So it's very spread out when it comes to getting exposure for specific properties and specific listings. I plan to go back into my educational videos also about the real estate market. I believe a lot of us are just waiting to see what this whole political landscape's going to do when it comes to the business. Our little area where we are in the Ohio Valley is drastically affected by oil and gas and fracking. And if that industry is moving or not, it was moving while Trump was in office beforehand, and then it came to a halt with the Biden administration because they had the Green New Deal. So a lot of that industry had stopped. But, when it comes to our business, industries equal jobs, which equal housing, and because you need housing for the employment. So these elements affect each other, and this is how we study the market and what is going to come and what's not going to come. Different people have different angles and aspects depending on what type of real estate or what type of market they're actually in. But it's just great things to think about, you know what I mean? And as far as what we're seeing here in this area, a lot of people are gearing up for a hot season. There is a lot more coming to the market. I don't want to give away anything too soon, but we have some pretty big listings coming this year, and I don't want to beat my sellers over the head about it. I understand that you can interview other agents and things like that and kind of get a feel for who is going to be the best for you. But I'm just letting you know that this is what I do. This is my day in and my day out, and I try to make sure that people see. Let me bring it back one time. I know I'm moving miles because I'm on the go. I know I'm moving miles, a million miles a minute. But the biggest thing when it comes to this for me, whether you're a buyer or you're a seller, I really do not care if you're a buyer or a seller. I really care about getting you to where you want to go. Where we will disconnect. I think I should put a disclaimer because I've never done a disclaimer when it comes to what type of clients I will and won't take on. Now, my disclaimer is when you get to a place where you're unreasonable or unrealistic, or you want to swindle other people for your top dollar or to get the best deal for you, our relationship's going to deteriorate. And I just kind of want to let you know that up front. I'm a very honest person. I'm a very transparent and forward individual. So I want to make sure that both parties walk away satisfied and happy. That doesn't happen all the time. And it's the craziest struggle, especially when you're dealing with divorced couples or a loss in the family. Sometimes it's super hard to get people to reason. I get that. I completely get that. But when you are blatantly trying to lowball my sellers, when you are blatantly trying to get a crazy amount for your house that has never existed and it has no comps or no reason to actually justify that price, that's when things will start to get difficult in this relationship, because this industry, at least for me, isn't a place to make millions of dollars off of other people. This is a place to put people in homes and to get people economically stable. That's what it is for me. I want you to be economically stable. I don't want you to be crushed by the economy. I don't want you to be crushed by changing rent payments. I don't want you to be crushed by ARM payments that keep changing with your loan. I want to make sure you fully understand this process. You understand what you're getting into, who is getting what out of it. The more we understand, the easier this flows in my world. So I just need you to understand that ahead of time. So if you do plan to do business with me in the future, if we are going to do the listing, if you do want to go out and shop with me as your realtor, just understand that I genuinely I'm trying to get you to where you want to go. And at the minute you start being unrealistic about that, rather it's, oh, we started with I just need a 3-bedroom. Now it's like, oh, why not do a 5-bedroom? Because once the criteria keeps changing, and I realize that we're just out window shopping and you're not really serious right now, these things are a big impact. And you have to understand that I have kids, I have bills to pay. And so I actually invest my money in you guys up front most of the time. So I'm spending my time and my gas money to go to these places and to do these things for you guys in hopes that we get you to that final result, because I don't get paid unless I get you to that final result. So explaining this process is very important to me. I don't want you to walk around in a mysterious place like, oh, he must have this and he's got all this. Like, it is not about the glitz and glamour as much as this industry was built around, but it's really for me about getting people to where they want to go. My sellers have a house they want to sell. They've already left the state. They already bought a new house. They don't want to pay for 2 houses simultaneously. I'm trying to get the job done. And they're very realistic about that. Same thing with buyers. They need a place to stay. They might have a changing job situation, so they're looking to move. I want to help you get to that destination. And at the end of the day, we need a world, in my mind, that's going to help people get to where they're going. We need less gatekeepers who are going to try to control where and when you can be somewhere or what you can and can't do. Like, I'm personally just over that. So I'm just trying to do the job. I'm trying to get you to where you're going. I'm not trying to be complicated about this at all. And if you have questions, please ask. I'm in the office for today. I'll be here for another, I got to get ready to scoot actually. So for another 10, 15 minutes, if you have any questions about the process, like I said, if you have any questions for me, I actually want to start doing some type of interviews with other agents, with lenders. Like, I got some things working right now. I got some things working. But in the meantime, this is what I'm going to give you guys. Happy New Year. And y'all have a good one.